Last time on Cluefull Whimsy.
Teleportation.
The topic of the class. I thought it would be just another normal day. Sure, there's something interesting soon to come.
Not that I'm too interested in it.
Wren!
Huh? What is it? I'm up. What's going on, Sandy?
Grand opening 2 days from now for the teleporters, if you're awake for it. And then the absolute worst came to pass.
Private Investigator Chivirko. Name, case, whatever else.
Thank goodness you picked up. Richard Dwight is missing.
And now, it's up to me to find the missing man who invented the biggest leap in transportation in human history.
Where did Professor Dwight go?
Will he be found in time for the grand opening?
Does the investigator even know how to work a teleporter?
Find out on this episode of
Cluefull Whimsy. This is how a brilliant man vanished entirely.
How an investigator and a dropout raced across the world to find him.
How an investigation, unlike any other, twisted the story further than thought possible.
And how a single push in the right or wrong direction can determine a future.
A story of tension.
Humor.
Begrudging teamwork.
Keep it positive.
Teamwork.
Forensics.
Tension.
We already said that.
Oh. Humor?
Said that too.
Perhaps it would be easier just to get to the story.
Indeed it would.
So, Sandy, any word on Mr. Dwight?
I did as you said and called every local hospital and police station with no luck.
Did any of the police stations jump on the case?
Well...
You did tell them about the case, right?
What if he's not really gone? Then what if I get a misdemeanor on my permanent record? I'd never be marketable after that.
Calm down, son. I'm here now. You've got a lot on your shoulders to deal with, so let me take care of this.
Oh, thank goodness. I know near nothing about all of whatever is going on right now and thought I'd fall behind on all the everything I've got to make up.
Pardon?
I'm really busy and can't solve a missing person's case.
I see. Thank you for clarifying.
Of course. Yeah. I tend to overshare and say the weirdest things when I'm nervous, so please tell me to shut up if I keep speaking gibberish.
Son, please. You have no need to be worried over what you say to me.
But can't anything I say be used against me in a court of law?
Yes, but that's only if you're taken to court. Not to mention, I'd have to prove you said anything in the court. Anything you say will stay with me and me alone.
You're right. Sorry, I'm just freaking out.
Would you like a drink?
I'm only 20.
Of water.
Oh, that makes much more sense. I can go grab it. He has a water cooler in his room.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I'll grab a drink. Simple task. I can do that.
Poor kid. What's he doing here this late? He said he was here for the past
12
hours.
Hey Vince, there's something in here you might want to see.
What? Bloodstain? Scuff marks? Missing shoe?
No, none of those. This.
Grand Canyon?
That wasn't here yesterday, but this was.
A blanket pinned to the wall?
You're the detective, not me. Whoa. The world geography teacher would be jealous if she saw this.
Denali National Park, Miami Beach, San Simeon, Nevis, thumbtacks on every one of them and more.
What are you writing down?
Theories.
What? Those aren't spots for nuclear warhead strikes.
Have to keep an open mind.
You know who Richard Dwight is, right?
Close family members usually relay job information. You said over the phone something about a class? Is he a teacher?
Yes, at the college down the street.
What does he teach?
The usual. Advanced mathematics, natural sciences, teleportation.
Pardon?
Oh, you haven't heard? It's been all over the news.
The news rarely has anything interesting to say.
Well, Richard Dwight invented teleportation.
Does this map have any connection to the topic?
Well, yeah, actually. That's where all the prototypes are located, it seems.
And if there was a sticky note targeting the Grand Canyon,
Then that's possibly where he'd be.
I'd need to investigate it further, and I'd need an expert on the subject.
The only man who knows it in depth is gone.
Is there anyone else who knows how to work teleporters? Could you?
I mean, I sorta know how, but I've got so much to do. Midterms are coming up, and I don't know a single person with enough free time.
Sandy?
I know a guy. Wren!
What? Huh?
Meet Investigator Chives?
Investigator Vince Chivirko.
Yeah, that.
Hi, hello, come in. I've got some cleaning to do in the bedroom, so, you do whatever you want. Have a good day. Kick me out if you need. Toodles!
Wren!
A fear of authority. Great start. Should we find someone else?
No, I swear he was the top of the class. The professor wouldn't have given him a master key if not. Wren Fitzold, the professor is missing. He needs your help to find him. Open up!
Nice try. I'm, cleaning glassware. A very busy, time-consuming task. Come back later.
May I try?
Be my guest.
Mr. Fitzold, I can already judge by the smell of the apartment what you've been doing. That's not what I'm here for. It's not my field to turn someone in for recreational use.
You mean it?
I am certain.
Is the professor really missing? You're not pulling my leg?
Yes, he is Wren. I wouldn't be home this late if he wasn't.
No way. Did the old man finally lose it and wander off?
He's not that crazy.
Do you have any idea where he may have gone?
Well, if he's not in his house and he's not in the classroom, my next guess is that he's up your...
He's usually the snarky, but he's the best bet you got for free time and knowledge in the field. The field of teleportation, at least.
I see.
Hey!
Look, I don't know where he is or where he could be, so leave me out of this, Sanford.
Sanford?
Don't do this.
What? He didn't tell you?
Please don't.
His full name is... Sanford Dwight.
Oh my god, I haven't heard that in years. Why did you bring it up now? Oh.
Thank you, Wren. This is valuable information. Sandy, why wasn't this brought up earlier?
Well, sorry. I haven't been called anything but Sandy since I got here. It sort of just slipped my mind.
You really do take after him, don't you?
Shut it!
Son, anything you say is safe with me. But anything you withhold can count as obstruction of justice.
Ooh, you're gonna get in trouble.
Wren.
Sorry.
This is important information. It clears things up as well. Hospitals, police stations, and morgues would contact you first if he was found.
Morgues?
Let's not consider that possibility just yet. Take me away, officer. Where are we going?
Does this mean anything to you?
Grand Canyon. Last I heard about that place was a university I was kicked out of.
Anything else?
A prototype was placed nearby from what I remember.
A prototype?
Of the teleporters? How much did you forget to tell him?
I didn't forget that part.
Can you determine if anyone traveled to that location using a separate prototype?
Yeah, there's a log built into each one. The old man put it in so no one could sneak off without him knowing.
Can you remotely access these logs?
Nope.
Do you have any way to get to these prototypes?
Sandy won't let me in his car after I tried to bottle flip an open milkshake.
Come on.
Road trip.
Is this the place?
Yep, giant, surrounded by fencing and barbed wire. Built from double-layered, tempered, and laminated glass. Looks like something you'd keep in the back folds of your wallet. Only thing not in the budget was constant surveillance and some guards. Then again, no one wants to hang around the skyscraper.
Is there any way we could get in?
Come on in.
Where can these logs be accessed?
Easy, old man. There's a monitor connected to the front of every prototype. Just gotta scan my card, type in a few passcodes, and voila, you have a list.
Sandy informed me you were top of your class. Is that why you have this privilege?
I'm not really part of the class anymore. Stopped showing off after a bit, and he didn't care. No one really did. Forgot to ask for the card back, too. I pretty much have free reign over the stations now.
Go on.
Nah, you're not getting my life story. We've got a mad scientist to find. So, last logs from the past few days show trips from students, most of them to Cali. There's only been like 3 trips today, it looks like.
And those are?
7 hours earlier, a few kids from class all headed to Williamsburg. Probably a history project. 5 hours earlier was a single-person trip to Tuscany by Orwell Zone, and...
Well?
The professor, but not to the Grand Canyon, to Yellowstone.
What could possibly make him change his mind?
You're the detective, man.
I'm a private investigator. There's a difference.
Really?
I'm not permitted by law to use force, such as force entrance, nor am I allowed to make arrest. I can, however, turn in suspects, but only if they go unwillingly.
Sounds lame. Ready to go?
To Yellowstone?
Duh, where else? It's already 8:30. We're burning daylight. It's a 6-hour drive from here, so I'm pretty sure it's in the same time zone. Once the sun sets, the sun sets.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Afraid of the dark? No. Afraid of wandering around in a national park with minimal lighting, wild animals, and open geysers? That is what I'm afraid of.
You make a fair point. Lead the way. It's a noisy thing.
Most technology is. Watch the floor. It sinks.
It sinks?
It's like oobleck foam. It'll support your body weight, but it's still unstable. We put it in after, well... If Sandy was right about the remaining errors, you'll see.
I have a feeling I don't want to.
It'll be fine. You might want to start shouting if you have anything else to say, because it's about to get really noisy.
What?
What? On the next episode of Cluefull Whimsy, we end up in Yellowstone National Park, mostly alright.
A long hike leads to a beautiful crime scene.
And a single clue muddies the line between victim and perpetrator.
Stay tuned.